Hello, my name is Todd Silvius, and thanks for downloading this professional development video tutorial on the Compass Learning Odyssey platform. This tutorial is going to review the different resources available in the content menu on the teacher account. Specifically speaking, we're going to take a look at the state correlation report today under the report section. So let's head to that area. Here we have a look in the home screen of my teacher account, and I'm going to navigate over to the content area and drag down to resources. Over here to the left, we see there is a state correlation report, and if you click that, you'll be presented with a couple different options and a wizard to walk you through to customize those options. Before we get started with this criteria, if we can go back one screen, we'll take a look here and it'll give you an overview of the state correlation report. It simply allows the teacher to see how the Compass curriculum lines up with the standards for a given state. So we'll hit next, and then we'll select Pennsylvania. And then let's say we want to look up how algebra aligns to the state. So we select algebra, and then we also select the grade level that algebra is known or is addresses and is as a high school. So now we're going to go to next, and we'll get a confirmation screen of this report, and then we'll generate the report immediately. Once this report is generated, we can see that the standard is over here from our Pennsylvania standards listings, and we can see for Math 11.A.A1 we see there an overview or description of that standard, and we can also see the learning activities in Compass associated with that. This one happens to be a lesson, and clicking on it activates the lesson from this screen. And of course, like the other previous screens, you can preview and fast forward through. And this one here happens to be a quiz, so I'm not going to open that up because this is an online tutorial, but you feel free to open it up as well and take a look inside. I believe when this correlation report was set up, the quizzes were not put into the proper column. They were just put into all learning activities, so we don't see the relationship of lesson to quiz. They're all just put in here, but you get the idea. It's here for you to explore. Same thing down here. This is the lesson, and that's the associated quiz. So on and so forth. So you could use this state correlation report to assign remediation activities for students once you get their benchmarks back, because their benchmarks cite the state standard. Once you find that state standard, you can simply point the student in the direction of these activity codes. And technically speaking, they would not even need to have the curriculum assigned to them. Simply entering these activity codes into the student launchpad allows their student account to access the lesson and the quiz afterwards. Their account will log that activity, and you can print out the report for that evidence. So you can also save this as a PDF, and when it saves, there we go, you can see it lists the learning activity codes associated with the standard as well. So by printing this off or saving this document, you do not need to keep going back to the correlations report inside of Compass and regenerating this to refer to it. So we'll close that up, and we'll head back to the teacher account. And that resource, again, is under the Content section, Resources, and then State Correlation Report. Again, that's what this tutorial was about, just to simply overview the correlation report to show you how the Compass curriculum is aligned to the Pennsylvania state standards. I hope you found this tutorial helpful.